The CEO worth billions suffered from a strange illness. Anytime a woman touched him, he would turn into a 6-year-old boy. Because of this, he kept his distance from all women, until one day, a bold woman appeared. She shamelessly declared she wanted to marry him, then suddenly hugged him. The CEO panicked and fled, but to his shock, he didn't turn into a child. In fact, his body felt better than ever. What he didn't know was that this woman was his long-lost biological daughter. She had been pushed off a rooftop by a scheming woman, who feared losing her place in the family. The fall killed her instantly, but her body was taken over by a sacred master who had failed her tribulation. After using the Xian Kuan mirror, she learned the tragic fate of the original host, and vowed to avenge her. When the scheming woman saw the dead girl come back to life, she was stunned. Before she could react, the woman used magic to force her to speak the truth. Seeing his secret was about to be exposed, the father immediately ordered his men to capture her. She tried to fight back, but her merit was depleted, and her powers vanished. With no other choice, she fled, only to run straight into an old lady. The woman noticed a dark aura around her, and immediately realized it was killing energy. She tried to cast a spell to dispel it, but was suddenly interrupted by a pair of hands. It was the CEO. Soon the scheming woman also arrived, and clung to his arm. The CEO instantly pushed her away in disgust, then took the old lady back to his villa. A doctor examined her, and said all her health indicators were miraculously normal. The CEO was puzzled, but then both the woman and the scheming girl showed up again. The woman realized something important. The CEO himself was a walking merit bank. Just by being near him, she could recharge her powers. Just then, the CEO suddenly clutched his chest, recalling how the scheming woman had touched him. He knew he was about to turn into a child again, and couldn't let anyone know. He quickly ran from the room, and soon transformed into a 6-year-old boy. When the scheming woman found him, she assumed he was the CEO's illegitimate child. Since no one was around, she decided to kill him, so that her own future child would inherit the CEO's fortune. Thankfully, the woman arrived just in time to stop her. After the scheming woman left, the woman noticed the dark aura had transferred to the child. Without hesitation, she started drawing talismans, and tried to tuck them into the boy's suit pocket. The boy panicked and ran, so she chased after him. But as she turned a corner, she accidentally bumped into the assistant, buying the CEO enough time to transform back. When the woman found him again, he was hiding under the covers. She asked where the little boy had gone. The CEO claimed the boy was too naughty, and the butler had taken him away. He thought she would leave after that, but instead, she confessed her feelings, and promised to be a good stepmother. The CEO froze, but she gave him no time to refuse, and dove into his arms. To her surprise, just that one hug made her merit skyrocket, so she went in for another hug. But the CEO got scared and ran. He rushed into the bathroom, but realized he hadn't turned into a child. Suspicious, he decided to test a theory. He went and hugged the woman again, and sure enough, nothing happened. At that moment, his grandma called, urging him to get married soon. He immediately came up with a plan, and proposed to the woman. On their wedding day, the CEO had to leave early. Meanwhile, the woman discovered that every blessing in the livestream helped her gain merit. She was overjoyed, but just then, the scheming woman barged